Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soccer Picks Daily. I'm Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com. We're here with you Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time to learn live free European football picks for you, the betting audience. Before we get started, just to remind you of just a few things about a promo running. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use the promo code TonyT. You can access that promo code. You can access our page here by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and of course, get signed up and look for Paul Legaretos, who's our soccer expert over at Tony'sPicks.com. Leads the board, leads the Tony's Picks right now in units produced for 2022. Also, we'd like to hear from you, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's get this one underway. Let's go to welcome in Paul Legaretos. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Paul, how you doing? Congratulations. You've been holding that top spot for units producer over at Tony's Picks for 2022.
Yeah, it's been going amazing. Coming off a couple of profitable days over the weekend. Of course, 0-2. Sorry, yesterday it was a bad day, but we've been having winning days for pretty much every day last week. So bad days is in the books. But looking forward to bounce back today, and in the following days, I have 7 plays uploaded at my page, a couple of guaranteed plays. I'm looking to keep it going. I love a lot of spots in the Europa Nations League, in the UEFA Nations League, in the qualifiers. There's a lot of soccer action going on, and it's gonna keep us busy for the next month or so. So I have 5 free plays for you guys, and some really, really good stuff loaded at my page. So let's get this going.
Let's get this one underway. Yeah, 5-pack here from Paul here from the UEFA Nations League. Action for this week, action for Tuesday, and a Wednesday thrown in as well. So let's get this party started here. Let's get it started here with pick number 1 on our 5-pack UEFA Nations League for Tuesday. We have England facing Germany. 2 powers going head-to-head.
Yeah, England, they stumbled hardly in the first match. They lost on the road to Hungary by 1-0. They didn't even score. They did create a lot of chances, but the lineup was kind of experimental. Yes, a lot of good players there, but something was terribly wrong, and Hungary knew about it. They beat them by 1-0, and now England, they're in dire need of points, and they couldn't play a harder match now because they're hosted by Germany, who forced a 1-1 draw against Italy. They were the better side in that match, and they maybe should have taken the win. But now Germany, they're playing at home, and they're probably going to win this one. But England are not going to make it easy. They're always good in the Nations League, always good in these qualifiers. I think this match starts at 1-1, and then it goes upwards. So it might stick to 1-1. So I'm not going to pick the over here. I'm going to take the both teams to score at -120, which I think it's really, really a very possible scenario.
All right, Paul, let's find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com here. UEFA Nations League for Tuesday, England and Germany. Both teams to score the return, -120. All right, let's continue on here with the Soccer Picks Daily. We're here with you Monday through Friday, 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and of course, you want to set those notifications for this show because you want to make sure you can bet into the best possible numbers. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Here, joined by Paul Legaretos as we get ready here for our next one. It's pick 2 from our 5-pack UEFA Nations League for Tuesday, Hungary against Italy.
Yeah, Hungary, they've scored in 8 of their last 10 away competitive matches across all competitions, and I just genuinely see them scoring against Italy here. Italy, there's something wrong about Italy. They did play for a 1-1 draw against Germany, but they weren't good at all. The coach, after Italy lost to Argentina in the Finalissima by 3-0, he already had a couple of injury concerns, and there were some key players missing. But then he sent a couple of more players home, players who are very good. They're players who are slightly aging, and they're from the old guard. So, I love it when a team tries to refresh the squad and maybe build a couple of players who are younger and, give them experience and some playing time. But this doesn't look good for Italy, and they've lost some of that consistency that took them all the way to the top of Europe. Last season they won the Euro, but since then they've been really, really struggling to get wins. Yes, they did beat Belgium, they did beat Lithuania, and Turkey in a friendly match. But all the other matches were losses and draws, and they just don't look good at all. I wouldn't be surprised if Hungary somehow stole a point or something. But I truly believe that Hungary, they have a lot of firepower up front. We've seen them score multiple goals against teams who are really, really good defensively. We saw them force a 2-2 draw against Germany in the Euros last year, 1-1 draw against France. So I genuinely see them scoring here, and I just don't expect Italy not to score. So I like a very good value, the very good value of picking both teams to score here at plus 122.
All right, Paul. Otherwise, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Here, UEFA Nations League for Tuesday, Hungary and Italy. He says take both teams to score the return, plus 122. All right, guys, be sure to click the link below for Paul's best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. He's been on fire, top units producer for 2022 All Sports over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get signed up for a long-term pass. Paul has a lot of picks up there right now. Your 30-day All Sports Pass is your best value at Tony'sPicks.com with Paul Legaretos. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. Access Paul's page. Click the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab. Get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Time for pick 3 from our 5-pack UEFA Nations League for Tuesday, Romania and Bosnia.
Romania, I used to love them in the World Cup qualifiers. They have a really nice, they have a couple of young prospects there, but they're both injured, so they're not in this squad. And Romania has been struggling lately. They didn't look good in the recent friendlies, and now they lost 2-0 to Montenegro in the premiere of the Nations League. They only had one shot on goal. They even had a couple of injuries as well. So this is a very good timing for Romania. And Bosnia, they're not the best team out there. They have very fluctuating results over the years, but the value is there, the quality is there. They have 4 or 5 really really good players like Edin Dzeko, Miralem Pjanic. These are players who have a lot of experience. They played in Europe's top flight leagues for many years, and I do see Bosnia winning this one, but sometimes they just black out. So judging by how the two teams have played recently, I'm gonna take the under 2.5 goals here, minus 140. It's not a great price, but I think maybe Romania don't even get on the scoreboard at all. And Bosnia, if they win, they're gonna be like a 1-0. 2-0, something like that, maybe a 1-1 draw. But I don't see goals here, and I like Romania are probably gonna play a lot of defense because most of their forwards and wingers are out through injuries and haven't even been called up. So the only way to take anything from this match is to play defense and maybe hope for a draw. So I don't see many goals here. I like the under 2.5 goals, minus 140.
All right, Paul Legaretos, you find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Romania and Bosnia take under 2.5 goals, minus 140. UEFA Nations League here for Wednesday's action. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. We're here Monday through Friday, 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure to like, subscribe, set those notifications to get the best possible numbers. Let's continue on. Now it's time for pick 4, UEFA Nations League for Tuesday. We have Turkey taking on Lithuania.
Yeah, Turkey. They're a really good side. They have good players. They've been producing good results in the World Cup qualifiers lately, but they were really bad in the Euros last season. But still, the quality is there. They made some changes. They some players from the old guard retired from the national team, which leaves a lot of playing time for other younger players who are just as good. So Turkey, they started the Nations League with a nice 4-0 win against the Faroe Islands. They really exploded there in the second half. They could have won by more goals. So they have a lot of good qualities up front. Their defense is also looking good. They can keep clean sheets on a good day. And against this Lithuania side, I believe that they might be able to keep a clean sheet. But here's the thing: Lithuania are really a poor side. They recently lost at home to Luxembourg by 2-0, and they could have lost by even more, judging by how the match went. And I think this is a match where Turkey are gonna win easily. That's why the price is so low on Turkey money line. But I'm gonna pair it with the over 2.5 goals. So we're taking Turkey money line and over 2.5 goals, the combination at minus 115 here.
All right, Paul Legaretos, so find him over at Tony'sPicks.com here for the UEFA Nations League on Tuesday. Turkey and Lithuania. Lithuania, he likes in this one, Turkey money line and over 2.5 goals, the return minus 215. All right, we'll continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, let's continue on here on the show. Now it's time for pick 5 here on our 5-pack UEFA Nations League for Wednesday. We have Poland taking on Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium, they really screwed it in the first in the premiere against the Netherlands. They lost by 4-1 at home. It was a really weird result. Of course, we had the over in that match and we got paid, but I never would expected Belgium to concede 4 goals against the Netherlands. I'm not dissing the Netherlands. They have a really good side, really good quality up front. But Belgium, they got destroyed. I mean, especially in that second half, they conceded 3 goals in a 14-minute span, and they only got on the score sheet in the stoppage time. So it was a really bad performance for Belgium, who also lost Lukaku to an injury, but still they have a lot of quality. They're one of the most stacked teams in terms of roster out there. So I do expect them to bounce back, but Poland are not going to make it easy. Poland also almost stumbled in their home match against Wales. They conceded the first goal in the hour mark, but then they found 2 late goals to overturn the deficit and win by 2-1. So Poland, they've only kept 1 clean sheet in the last I think it's 20 away matches across all competitions. So now they travel to Belgium, where they're gonna have a tough time keeping a clean sheet. They probably won't, and I do see Belgium scoring multiple goals here. But Poland might also get on the score sheet. Of course, keep in mind that Belgium, they didn't have their best goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, who recently won the Champions League with Real Madrid. They didn't have him in the previous match, and he's going to be back in this one. So I don't expect them, the difference to be that terrible. But still, Poland, they have Lewandowski up front, who is one of the best strikers in the world. I do see Poland getting on the score sheet, but Belgium can score 3 goals on their own. So I like both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Plus 137 combo. I think that's a really, really good value there.
All right, Paul, find his picks over at TonySpace.com. UEFA Nations League for Wednesday. Poland and Belgium. He says take both teams to score and over 2.5 goals to return plus 137. All right, let's continue on here with Topic Sale here, joined by Paul Legretz. We got in our 5-pack for you here for today. So now it's time for let everybody know what you have going on over at TonySpace.com, Paul. As we know, you put up some fantastic numbers. 1,351 units, all sports for 2022. Top unit producers over at TonySpicks.com. Also showing great results here on your guaranteed 11-2-1 last 14 guaranteed premium document plays. These are all documents. So if you go to TonySpicks.com, go down to pick history. We have a second party that sells us the service where they grade, they provide us the scores, they provide us the lines. So it's a second party that does the service. It's fully independent. And of course, Paul, your numbers have been great. What do you have going on over at TonySpicks.com?
Okay, over at TonySpeaks.com, I have 7 normal plays, 2 guaranteed plays. I have a value bet. I have a Nations League side blaster. I have a guaranteed Nations League smasher. I have a contrarian play. I have a battle of the underdogs. I have a Tuesday total lock. I have an easy money play. And I also have a Monday total lock, which goes live in about 15 minutes, and another guaranteed play for the World Cup qualifiers. So I have 7 normal plays, 2 guaranteed plays, and buying these plays individually would cost you $265. So if you use the 20% off code that Tony gives you for a 30-day all sports pass, you can get all of these plays and 27 more days of plays for $264. So you pay fewer money and you get 27 more days of picks from all sports. This pass will give you access to all 7 active plays, including the 2 guaranteed plays, as well as plays from all sports for 27 more days. So, you can't go wrong there. So there's the value. I have a lot of plays. Again, one of them is starting in about 15 minutes that I believe is going to be an easy winner. The best value lies in using that 20% off code, guys, and get 3-day, 7-day. You can't go wrong with those. And, we've been making money. 11-4-1 in last 16 plays, 11-2-1 in guaranteed plays, 8-2 in last 10 side bets. It's been going amazing.
That's right, guys. Got to work. Paul Legretz over at TonySpace.com. You see numbers here, 1,351 units of profit, 2022, all documented. Of course, great results here on his guaranteed plays, all plays as well, but guaranteed here, 11-2-1, last 14 guaranteed premiums, all documented. You can verify that at Paul's Picks. So get on board with Paul's Picks. Of course, he has a lot of plays up there, a Nations League side blaster, a value pick up there, a contrarian as well. A lot of action up there from Paul, the top unit producer over at TonySpicks.com. You want to get on board with Paul right now. As Paul mentioned, your 30-day pass is your best value right now. Get all of Paul's premium plays here for 30 days, includes all his European soccer action. He He sometimes delves into North America, sometimes South America, spans the globe. Sometimes he'll get into some American sports or NHL playoffs, NBA, MLB. Very selective there, but mostly focused on European football. This is where most of the numbers have come up, but he's doing very well in the other sports as well. So get on board here with Paul Agreta's 1 month all sports pass, $329. We're going to save you $66 right now when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the all cappers tab, and of course, getting signed up. All right, that was Paul Agreta here with Tony Spix, joining us here from TonySpix.com. Paul, I know we had a little bit of a commenter up there, and I know you just showed the audience here. Omar Ramirez, a little funny there. He was just do some picks up there, and of course, you're responding to. You can just put a couple of your responses for the audience who weren't following the comments.
Yeah, I mean, the audience can always engage with me. I always look at the comments, and we love when people engage with us, because they might have an idea on a play. I might like it, I might not like it. I'm always up for discussion. You guys can also hit me up on my Twitter account, or just stay active in the comments, or we'll always answer to you guys. That's what we do. We try to give you the best offer, the best values. I spend a lot of money, and most of my energy and time over the day goes to looking at numbers, so you can, I'm saving you guys the time and the effort, so you can have, like a solid play without doing the effort, doing all the work. So I appreciate you guys engaging with me. I appreciate you guys backing me up with your advice, and I'm looking forward to having a very, very productive month.
That's right. Get on board, guys, with Paul Agreta. You see that we pulled up the numbers again for you guys. Check out an outstanding work, top units producer over at TonySpace.com. Get on board with this place. We mentioned the 1 month all sports pass. That's your best value there. 30 days of plays here from premium plays from Paul Agreta. All the picks that he enters into TonySpace.com premium are yours for 30 days when you get on board with that 1 month all sports pass. And again, the savings is 20% off when you use the promo code TonyT. Again, access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the all cappers tab, and get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks. Here is joined by Paul Agreta. And now, Paul, now it's time for our recap.
Okay, these are all UEFA Nations League plays. The first one is on Tuesday, England and Germany. We're going to take the both teams to score -120. UEFA Nations League on Tuesday again, Hungary at Italy. Sneaky match there, both teams to score +122. UEFA Nations League on Tuesday again, Romania at Bosnia. We're going to take the under 2.5 goals, -140. We just don't see many goals there. UEFA Nations League on Tuesday again, Turkey at Lithuania. We're going to take the combination of Turkey money line and over 2.5 goals at -115. And the final play is UEFA Nations League on Wednesday. A very competitive match between Poland and Belgium. We're going to take the combination of both teams to score and over 2.5 goals, +137.
There you go, from Paul Agreta here at TonySpace.com with his 5-pack. Again, get his best bets. Click the link below in the description. Of course, get signed up on the all cappers tab. Look for Paul Agreta. Get signed up. The promo code TonyT at checkout will save you 20% off. All right, that'll do it here for this edition of Soccer Picks Daily. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in Paul Agreta. He'll deliver his picks for you here on the show. Of course, remember, guys, be sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications, because you want to make sure you get the best numbers when you place the bets. You can do that when you watch us on the live feed. All right, here we go. That'll do it for this edition. Good afternoon, good evening, you guys. Have yourself a winning day and night. And we'll talk with you again tomorrow live at 2.